Hey friends and family, thanks for tuning in to tonight's Thursday Night Thought. Are you ready to reverse a history of disappointment? Have you had a history of disappointment? Well, tonight's message is all about what you can do to reverse that because yes, my friends, it is our birthright. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into this week's message and then we will break it down together, and it's kind of fun. So let's have fun with it. The message is this: foundations are mirrors to fruitions, the fruit and the tree. All opportunities to create are the same, for effort accompanies emotion, the seed. One creates with ease what is approached with joy, the truth of your spiritual nature. Therefore, honor your inner truth, thus claiming the power to reverse a history of disappointment. This is your birthright, baby. Okay, so the message didn't say baby. I added that on to the end, but this is our birthright to reverse a history of disappointment. So I want you to think about your life right now. And is there any area of disappointment? What's the first area that comes to you? What's the first situation? What's the first, whatever it might be? I want you to hold that in your mind, okay? And then I'm going to break this message down because this gives us clues to how it is we're going to reverse that. Here we go. Foundations are mirrors to fruitions, the fruit and the tree. I had no idea what the fruit and the tree meant, so I Googled it, and it took me to a verse in the Bible which Jesus was talking about the parable of the fruit and the tree, meaning that, I'll just paraphrase it, if there is a bad tree, it cannot produce good fruit. If there is a good tree, it cannot produce bad fruit. Okay, pretty simple, meaning what it is that is intended, the tree cannot have an outcome that is different than its foundation. So foundation, mirror, fruition. That's the first thing. All opportunities to create in life are the same because effort accompanies emotion. Okay, and that's the seed. So what this was showing me is in my life, and this was a big conviction moment, were there times when you're thinking about this disappointment that you brought in the intention and the experience of creating it, did you bring in any type of effort or emotion that was not of joy? Meaning, did you start it out of fear or guilt or shame or any of those lower emotions? It's saying that the tree is the mirror to the fruition of what's created, and that can be disappointment, right? So in order to reverse that, it says one creates with ease what is approached with joy, which is the truth of your spiritual nature. Isn't that beautiful? So if we can just claim that there's a joy that lives within us, there is a joy that is even supernatural to us as humans that we can experience even in hard times, we can claim joy. And if we approach our life and our creations with joy, then joy is the mirror of the creation. I know this is really simplistic, but I want to bring it even a level deeper. And this is what came to me. I want to share with you one of the things that I share with women. I work with women who have been through sexual trauma. One of the sexual traumas is divorce. And so when I went through my divorce, one of the things I had to look at is I asked myself, why, the intention, I got married. And of course, it's really easy to say, oh, I married him because he had six-pack abs, because we'd make great babies together, because he's my partner, because I love him, because I'm infatuated with him, because what's really the reason why? It was something that I didn't even want to look at myself, and maybe you don't want to look at in your own life. But if you can go a little level deeper, the reason why I got married to my first husband is because I wanted to get out of my parents' house. I wanted independence, okay? And in that intention of independence, I ended up marrying an independent man. Isn't that amazing? And I gained my independence. Fantastic. Great lesson. And even though it's comical, the truth is our intentions are powerful, way more powerful than we give them credit for. So I encourage you this week to go a little deeper into your intentions, or what is it you're creating right now in your life. In order to reverse a history of disappointment, it is going to take applying joy, which is intrinsic to our nature, and approaching those creations with joy. So I've been doing that this week, and I can't wait to see what those fruitions end up producing in the end. And I hope you have the same results. So I hope this has encouraged and inspired you, and I look forward to sharing our next Thursday Night Thought together.